So you wake up feeling tight and achy first thing in the morning. There is one stretch that you can do that will help to immediately ease pressure on your disc without the need for meds or surgery. And I will walk you through that stretch in this video today. And as a bonus, I will throw in some extra stretches that you can do so you have a stretching routine that you can do first thing in the morning. I'm Dr. Kristina Turkewitsch, a corrective care chiropractor in Newmarket, Ontario, Canada. I help women over 40 feel strong in their bodies again by treating the root cause of disc pain. In this video, I'll demonstrate the best morning stretch routine for disc issues to get you moving and feeling your best first thing in the morning when you get up. These exercises I'm going to give you, as a chiropractor, I have found these help with degenerative disc issues. Typically, there are two phases that you might find yourself in. And the first is the acute phase. And in this phase, you might find yourself in a lot of pain right now. You might notice that you have symptoms going down your leg, and you might not be able to move that well. These exercises should be appropriate for you. However, I want you to listen to your body and take it slow. If you are in the chronic phase, this means that you've probably been diagnosed with a degenerative disc issue or you've had herniated discs in the past. And you've been dealing with this now for more than 6 months. And so you're now trying to prevent further injury or stay pain-free. And so these exercises should be appropriate for you as well. Now, just a few important considerations to think about before doing this program. Number one, definitely consult your healthcare professional, whether it's your chiropractor or physiotherapist, to make sure that these exercises will be good for you. And like I mentioned at the beginning, I want you to listen to your body. Don't push yourself beyond your comfort level and stop if you have any significant pain. And finally, consistency is key. So you want to be doing these exercises every day. This is going to help with pain management. It's going to improve your flexibility. And over time, we're just slowly starting to build the foundation so that we can move on to more difficult exercises. So these are definitely really good foundational exercises to get you started. So welcome along and let's get started. All right, so we're going to get started with our stretching routine. So you will need a yoga mat. You can also do this on a bed if you have difficulty getting onto the floor. Our first exercise is going to be knee to chest. And so you will lie on your back with your knees bent and your feet flat on the floor. And you're going to want to gently draw one knee towards your chest. And then hold for about 10 to 30 seconds. And then repeat with the other knee. So you'll go back and forth a few times. And you want to make sure you're reaching probably about 10 to 15 reps, okay? Next is cat-cow stretch, and you'll start on your hands and knees, then gently arch your back into a cat pose, and then lower your back into a cow pose by pushing your belly towards the floor. And you'll repeat this about 10 to 15 times. Pelvic tilts are next. So lie on your back with your knees bent, feet flat on the floor, and gently tilt your pelvis forward and backward, feeling a stretch in your lower back. You want to move slowly with this one and really try to engage your abdominals as you're bringing your pelvis forward. Repeat for 10 to 15 repetitions. While you're here on your back, we're going to do some leg raises. You're going to engage your lower abdominals and do a bit of a pelvic tilt, and then you're going to lift one knee up at a time, engaging those lower abdominal muscles. And then continue on to repeat that for 10 to 15 times. The next exercise is going to be glute bridges, and you have your knees bent and feet flat on the floor. Bring your feet closer to your buttocks, or as close as you can, and then you want to be tilting your pelvis, contracting your lower abdominals, and then you're going to lift your hips off the floor and then squeeze your glutes. And then you will hold for a few seconds and then lower back to the ground, and repeating this 10 to 15 times. Now for the next exercise of side bends, you could be either standing, kneeling, or sitting on a chair. And if you're standing, you want to have your feet hip width apart, hands by your hips, and gently bend over to one side, holding for about 10 to 30 seconds. And then you're going to repeat on the other side. And you'll be going back and forth like this again for about 10 to 15 times. So here I'm demonstrating on the chair, and you just want to feel a gentle stretch down your side, nothing painful, and just relax into it. You can also raise your arm above your head if you feel like advancing this a little bit. However, I would recommend that you start without the arm raised above your head to begin. Here, I just wanted to show you another variation of the cat-cow, and it's kind of nice to do in the seated position. So you can add that in as well, and just rounding forward and then kind of arching back through the spine and extending nicely, and then rolling forward through the chest. And so if it's hard for you to be on your hands and knees, this is a good option. And lastly, this is our back extensions. So with this one, you're lying face down with your arms and legs extended, but you're going to bring your hands just under your shoulders. And then you're going to lift your chest off of the floor by pushing into the floor just slightly and engaging those back muscles, and then slowly back down again. So for this one, you want to be doing about 10 to 15 repetitions. As a final exercise, I wanted to throw in a little bird dog pose. So here you're going to be on your hands and knees, making sure your core is engaged and kind of tucked in. So you're bringing that belly button to the spine and extending opposite leg and arm. This is a really great exercise for strengthening the back and warming up the muscles in the back. If it's hard for you to do both arm and leg at the same time, you can break it down and do the legs and then do the arms. And you want to repeat this about 10 to 15 times. So thank you for joining me today with this little stretch routine for you. And what I would say is just start trying these every single day for 7 days, and then come back here and let me know how you're doing. So over time, you should start to feel stronger, and then we should be able to start integrating some more advanced moves for you. If you found this video helpful, please let me know and leave a comment. Give this video a like, and you can even subscribe so you can make sure to stay on top of all of the new videos that I put out. Lastly, I recommend that you head over to the next video in this series, Why Rest and Pain Pills Won't Fix Degenerative Disc Disease. You've probably been told to rest, take it easy, or take some anti-inflammatory medication in order to help with your degenerative disc disease. But it's actually going to make things worse. So please go ahead and check out the next video where I talk about why that is.